Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am back here tonight with just another chit-chatty video, and just to talk about the previous video that I posted about a week ago about my predictions for the 2024 election, and boy was I wrong. Okay, I was wrong. So I wanted to come on. I told you if I was wrong, I'd get on here, I'd take accountability because I was way off, and I don't think I'm the only one. There was quite a few people, even a lot of really top astrologers that I watch, they were way off too. Okay, so it wasn't just me, but yes, I was wrong. I was wrong. Donald Trump won the 2024 election. And I don't know, I'm still kind of shocked. I'm not mad about it, honestly. I know a lot of people are really upset, and we will get into that whole discussion here in a minute because that is a whole another issue, unfortunately. But I mean, I'm not mad about it. I don't live in fear, and unfortunately that's what I'm seeing with a lot of people right now. They are so fearful from the results of this, and I really pray for you because I just don't think it's a good way to be feeling the way that you're feeling, and a lot of it I don't even think is right. But we'll get to that in a minute. But yes, I was way off. I was way off. So yeah, here we are. Here we are moving forward with Donald Trump being our next president. And I will say, I voted for Donald Trump. I've already gotten a lot of hate. I've received death threats and just a lot of other very crazy things. And it's very sad to me that we are at a state that we are in this country where you are ostracized and bullied and treated like absolute garbage because you're not on the right side. And I'm going to be honest with you, there is no right side, okay? Now, I do see things at a human level, but I also see things at a spiritual level, okay? I know deep down, like, regardless of who I voted for, the right, the left, this whole political thing, it's all just an illusion. Just like a lot of things down here on earth are illusion. And it is just another tool to divide us. And boy, does it work. And with this past election, it definitely has proved itself. We are so divided. It is absolutely, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible to see, the way a lot of people are acting right now, especially on the left. And not that I want to call them out or anything. And it's not all of them. A lot of them are, mature and can deal with it, but I'm also seeing a lot of people who can't. And I pray for you guys. I really, truly do. Just the amount of fear and hatred that you guys spread, you're part of the problem. And please don't attack me for, who I voted for. Like I said, I've already gotten it. I really don't care what you think. I have, a voice just like you do. While we may not agree on the same things, that doesn't mean that we can't work together. That doesn't mean we can come together, and we really need to, like I've discussed before. This division has just gotten out of control, and again, like I just said, the way a lot of people are acting, it's sickening to me that people are this pressed. And like I said before in my last video, the main media is your biggest enemy. They have got these people so scared. I've seen so many people on the left screaming and crying, literally filming themselves on TikTok and posting it. I mean, the fact that I'll give you a lot of credit for the courage you have to even put a video online like that, because I would be so embarrassed. Okay, and I'm not trying to be mean. I feel so bad that you guys are just in such fear over this. Like, you think Donald Trump is going to take your rights. You think, you're going to have no more rights as women and, all of this other horrible things. And guess what? Donald Trump ain't doing that. He can't do it. He can't. Even if he wanted to, he can't. So I don't know why you guys feel a lot of this, but at the same time, I've seen the hatred that the media, puts out there for people, and people believe it, unfortunately. It is another way to control the masses, and again, it works. They know what they're doing when they do this stuff, and it's just so sad to me because, like I've said 1,000 times, we are all one. And I really just wish more people could see that. Like, just, it breaks my heart. Like, my heart's broken right now. And it's not even like the whole election thing. It's just seeing how we are so divided. It is horrible because it should not be like that. We need to come together. Again, we may not all agree, and it's never going to happen anyway. Everybody has their own opinion, whether you like it or not. But bullying and just being disgusting, and kind of crazy, to be honest with you. You're not helping the situation. And I will say, too, the way y'all are living in fear, it's not good. They want you to live in fear. They want you to be afraid. That's what they want. That's what the media wants. That's why they post all these lies. And I'm sorry if you can't see that yet. Like I've said before, I pray that soon you'll be able to open your eyes and kind of see past all of it. See past the right. See past the left. And just kind of see it to a higher perspective. Because I do. I do see it. And, you know, it's really tough for me. You know, it's really tough for me as a human because I don't want to see all this hatred and division. I don't like it. It is so sad, and the fact that people, they truly believe this in their hearts. And that's what really just concerns me the most. The fact that you've been so lied to all the way around. All the way around, you know, and on both sides. But I promise you, you know, if you're not happy with the election results, you will be okay. And I promise you, Trump is not going to take away your rights. He's not going to. Okay? He didn't do it in 2016 or 2017 when he came in. And he's not going to do it now. But the crazy things that I'm seeing, I cannot wrap my head around it right now. It is the saddest thing I think I've ever seen. It really, truly is. The fact that these people actually believe this. But again, I blame a lot of this on the media. I really do. I think the media is the biggest problem. And it's so sad that they can even get away with this. But again, coming down here to earth, these are the type of things that we have to deal with. These are the things that we do deal with. But you have to be better than that. You have to be smarter than that. You have to be stronger than that. And just learn to kind of look in other directions. Okay? Because that's the problem with a lot of people. I do not watch, you know, mainstream media. I watch a lot of independent news, and I'm trying to get to the point where I don't watch news at all. It's a very heavy subject, you know what I mean? There's a lot of crazy stuff, you know, a lot of negativity. It's very draining, especially for us empaths. I'm sure you understand. I have not gotten to that point yet. I'm still working on it myself. It's not easy. It's not easy to do. Like, at the same time, I kind of want to shut myself out, but at the same time, I still like to kind of know what's going on around me. It's just part of my personality. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's just kind of how I feel. But I promise you're going to be okay. I mean, if you're happy with the election, great. I'm okay with it. I don't live in fear. I used to. I'll be honest with you. I used to live in fear. I was actually a Democrat at one point. Not that there's anything wrong with being a Democrat or a Republican. There's not. It is what it is. Again, I hate that it's used in such a horrible manner to divide, you know, the population. I really hate that part about it. That's why, like, I kind of wish the two-party system would just go away altogether, because I think it's a very dangerous tool, obviously, at least from what I've seen. I mean, they've tried to kill Trump a couple times. Just the hate that they've said about him, comparing him to Hitler, which I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I don't. Hitler killed so many people, and the fact that you can compare Trump to that, it's a delusion. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, it's just pure delusion. And it makes me so sad that people believe this stuff. It really does. It breaks my heart. I pray for you. I really do. I pray for you that you can maybe someday look past this and not be so caught up in it. And like I said, you know, I voted for Trump, and even if he lost, it is what it is. I thought he was going to lose anyway, so it wouldn't have even affected me. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't have even mattered, because I assumed he would anyway. That's just me. But either way, you're going to be okay. I promise you. Stop with the fear. Stop feeding into this stuff, because I'm telling you, it's not good for you. And it's insanity. It really is. And you're just proving to them that you're easy to control and easy to manipulate. And you don't want to be like that, because that's what they want. I'm telling you, it's what they want. That's the whole game of being down here. We just have to hopefully awaken, like I have and many others have. It's not just me. You know, a lot of people have. We see past all this stuff, you know, and it is what it is. But I will not live in fear. Like I said, I lived in fear for a long time. I believed the media. I believed all of it. But then one day, once 2020 came, I hit my spiritual awakening, and my life has never been the same. I see nothing the way that I used to. It is so different for me. And if you've been through a spiritual awakening and are going through a spiritual awakening, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is an absolute roller coaster. It is one of the craziest things that has ever happened to me, and I cannot explain it. But I really pray for you guys, and I really hope you can get this hatred out of your heart. You're going to be fine. I promise you. We need to stick together, no matter what side. Trump is not coming for you. I promise you. I know he's harsh. I know he says a lot of stupid shit, and he does. He's done a lot of things I don't agree with either, and I don't like. But I don't see him as this evil man that a lot of people do. Again, he's an asshole. He says a lot of crazy stuff, but it's just who he is. It's his personality. I know a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people are very soft and can't take it. I can take it. I can deal with it. It is what it is. And I really don't care what people think of me. But I will tell you one thing. People who don't agree with me, I would never go be hateful and disgusting to them, no matter what their political affiliation, their race, anything. That is not me. That is mean. It's disgusting. And I have a heart, and I'm not a nasty person like that. I'm just not. And it just makes me sad that a lot of people unfortunately are. And it does break my heart. Because again, it does not have to be like this. They want us to be fighting. They want us coming after each other. And it's not the right way, guys. It's not the right way, no matter what you feel. But we will get through this together, no matter what happens. Either side, we will get through this. And I think there's a lot of crazy times to come, regardless. And I said that regardless of who's in office. Things will be dismantled in the world. It's just how it's going to be. We have to break things down so we can fix them, hopefully, for a better world. Because that's what we need. Because unfortunately, the way we're going right now, it's not working. It's not. There's too much division. There's too much hatred. And it's just not good for the world. It's not good for the collective. And we have to get past these things. We have to work together. But that's basically what I wanted to say. And again, I have faith and I trust that we will move forward and we will make it no matter what happens. And again, for those people who unfortunately are carrying all that hate, I do pray for you. Whether you believe or not, I pray for you. And I really hope that someday you can heal your heart. Because a lot of you do need it. And it's no hate. I was there. I was that person. I get it. I absolutely get it. But we have to get past this. Because it's not good for our soul. It's not. And I want unity. I don't want division. I want love, not hate. I want peace, not war. Those are just some of my views. And again, I'm sorry if some people don't agree with it. But hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be good. We'll get through this and we're going to move forward. And I trust. And I don't live in fear. And I hope you can do the same. Especially for the people who are struggling, because I know a lot of you are. And I understand. But it's really not as bad as you think. You create your own reality, okay? And remember, the thoughts are everything. You're thinking negative, you're feeling negative, your life is going to be shit. But if you can change your perspective and look past some of these things, because again, like I said in the beginning, it doesn't really matter who's in office. Yes, some of their policies might be better than others. Like I said, I voted for Trump and, RFK Jr. especially. He was a huge, reason as well, because I love what he stands for, especially with the health of us citizens, and all the disgusting chemicals and food dyes, because that's a personal story for me. Like I said, I have health issues because of the American diet, because of the chemicals and shit in our food. So I am extremely passionate about that. Unfortunately, the left did not offer that. So I voted on the other side, the opposing side, and that's just me anyway. I've always been the rebel. I've always been the one who just doesn't follow the system. It's just kind of who I am, And I'm not ashamed of that. And you shouldn't be either, even if you are on the left. It is what it is. But be nice about it. You do not have to be hateful. You do not have to be mean. And like I said, just some of the things that I've heard coming from the left is disgusting. Even my own governor here in New York State said anybody who votes for Trump is anti-American. They're hateful. They just all this horrible stuff. Like, how are we ever going to come together when, you have people who are in power acting like this? It's disgusting to me. Like, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, regardless if you like the person or not. Put it aside and deal with it and move forward, because you're not helping anyone and you're making yourself look disgusting. Like, to have a personality like that and just say such nasty things, it's gross to me. I just cannot believe the way we treat other people as human beings, even people in power, you know, like my governor and like some of the other people. And like I said, it's not all the left. You know, I've seen some Republicans say some pretty crazy shit. Trump has said some pretty crazy shit. Let's be honest, you know, there's no denying it. But we've got to get past this somehow, some way. And I pray, and that's all I can do is just pray. But we will get through this, and I just wanted to come on here and vent. I doubt anybody will watch it. I don't really get any views anyway. I don't care. But if at least one person can watch this and take something from it, I did good. So I'm going to leave it at that. If you watch, thank you so much. Again, we're all going to be okay. Let's move forward, and let's stop this hate, okay? Because it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you in the long run. It's not good for your body. It's not good for your soul. We've got to get past this stuff. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to leave it at that. I will be back soon. Take care, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.